Welcome to weekly update number 23. Obviously, this is out a day earlier than normal. We will talk about that at the end of the video. So looking at the week, we are up 2.48%, but more importantly, we are over $4,000 in this portfolio. When I started this channel and this portfolio, I did not think I was going to be able to have this kind of a result in this stock portfolio in such a short amount of time. Take a look at the 1 year chart here. The crash barely looks like anything now, and it's only been a few months. Now, I do still think that there will be a market pullback here, but it doesn't mean that it's going to pull all the way back down, and that is just a guess. So we'll see what happens, but the fact that we're already at all-time highs again is kind of crazy. So we'll see what happens, but strategy doesn't change. I'm still putting $125 a week in this portfolio, with $100 of that being reinvested into these companies here, and then $25 of that still paying off the margin portion of this portfolio. So looking at the margin and equity combined, we're actually almost at $7,000, which is even crazier. But yeah, looking at the margin here, we are below 40% now. So that $25 a week paying into that is chipping away pretty quickly. It helps when the equities in my portfolio go up in value, but yeah, we're just going to stick to this strategy and take care of that slowly over time. And then once all the margins paid off, we will reevaluate and see what we want to do with that, if anything at all. Now, as far as this week, I stuck to my weekly plan that I've had, which is to focus on dividend growth. This week I bought into Johnson & Johnson, so I put $100 into them. They're pretty much at, or already are at, where they were pre-crash, 153, 148 today. So it's pretty close to the highs that they had before. But yeah, this is a really safe company, so I'm not really worried about where their price is at as much. A company like J&J is just going to be around forever probably. We'll see, but really safe company. I'm not too worried about it. And again, they are fixing the growth portion of my portfolio. So this is last week's numbers: 291 income, -1% dividend growth, and 4.46 dividend yield. Looking at this week, we are at 294 income, 0.9% dividend growth, and 4.38% dividend yield. So with the addition of J&J, again, that focuses dividend growth. It's one of the best dividend growing portions or companies in my portfolio. So it brought it down to 0.9 from 0.1. Still got a long ways to go here, but again, every little change that we make week after week is going to impact that. So that's going to continue to be the focus. J&J, their dividend yield is only 2 point something percent, 2.73. So our income didn't go up very much, but $294 a year, that's almost $25 on average a month. So depending on what we purchase next week, which will probably be Microsoft, depending on where the price is at, will be about $25 a month. Now, obviously, we have quarterly dividend paying stock companies in here, so that's just an average across the board. Some months are high, some months are low. August is obviously a higher month. So looking at the dividends we've actually gotten this month, though, we got two since we last talked: AG&C and Apple. Apple being a quarterly dividend payer as well. So we're at $5 already for the month. Still got a long way to go here, and quite a few companies are queued up. So yeah, with August being a higher month, I'm definitely expecting our actual dividends to increase over July. Should not be any problem. Like I said, we got tons of dividends queued up, and then there's quite a few that aren't even listed here. So pretty good income month as far as August. But yeah, that about covers the weekly update. I've been extremely busy this week, so I haven't actually spent too much time analyzing my stock portfolio and the market overall. All I know is that it's been relatively green across the board, but that's kind of the nice thing about dividend investing, is you don't have to worry about day-to-day ups and downs of the stock market. That's why this works for me. Some days I'm too busy to really dive in and see what's going on. Other days I'm not, and those are the days I try to think about what the plan is moving forward. But yeah, that wraps it up for the weekly update. Now, as far as to why we're doing this a day early, tomorrow I'm releasing a new investment video. Basically, it's an alternative investment option. I've been working on this for quite some time. It's not that the video was that complicated to make, but a lot of things had to come together for me to be able to push this out. So tomorrow's a special day for me. Please check out the video if you guys are interested in alternative investments other than stocks. The one that we're going to be talking about is a very new option / opportunity, so hopefully that strokes your curiosity enough to check it out. But as far as the M1 Finance update, that will be up on Saturday per usual. I don't really have a schedule set in cement by any means, but that's kind of what we've been doing. So I'm just trying to keep you guys in the loop here as to what's going on. And one more thing is I made a Twitter account. Sometimes I just want to put something out there to kind of be communicating, and I don't always want to have a picture attached to it. So this is a good platform for me to do that. A lot of people seem to be hesitant to join our Discord, but putting that aside, Twitter's an easy option. So I will be putting some information on there, basically just communication. If you guys have any questions, that's a good place to ask me. If you don't want to miss out on anything, definitely follow there. One more thing I want to mention is if anybody is or knows a graphic designer, I am looking for somebody that can help me out with a logo. I have a general idea of what I want. Obviously, my channel isn't anything considerable yet, but I want to start out strong and get that out of the way. If they aren't going to break the bank about it, then definitely have them come my way, send me a message, whatever. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, that about wraps up the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, if you're watching my videos, please make sure you're subbed to the channel, and leaving a like always helps as well. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow with a new video.